from Go Forest, Fine Arts. Very good to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Right. I'm Deb, nursing.
Hi, Deb. Good to meet you. Hi.
Lisa Day, MLT program.
Good to meet you. Congratulations.
My name is Zach Bass, and I'm Associates in General Studies.
Hi, Zach. Good to see you. Hey, nice shoes, man.
Thanks.
Christopher, Associate in General Studies, started at the Barton Basics and completing this semester.
Barton Basics. What's...
Oh, the Ellsworth Correctional Facility.
Ah, okay.
So everything but the last 17 credits finished up this semester, and so here we go.
That's great.
Tyra Sanchez, automotive.
Hi, Tyler. Good to meet you. How's it going tonight?
Pretty good.
Good.
Hi, Lacey Major, Business Administrative Technology.
Hi, Lacey. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Zach Beach, Computer Networking.
Hi, Zach. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Tyra Sanchez, Associates in Science, also Barton's Outstanding Graduate.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.
So are you speaking tonight?
Yes, giving a speech.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Now, am I before or after you? Is that
You were before. I
good?
believe.
Good.
Yes.
Always good to be before better people. Then then it just kind of they forget you rather than think you're bad. If you're after somebody that's really good, then they're just going, he's just bad. But otherwise, if you're before, they just forget you. So this is much better.
Dustin Myers, Liberal Studies concentration on business, and I started my Barton at Larned Juvenile Correctional Facility.
Did you?
Yep. Came here, finished it up.
Wow, that's great. How's that gone for you?
It's going real good. I haven't had any problems.
So you started it at the correctional facility?
That's correct.
Yeah, proud of you.
It's the same program that this gentleman was telling me about.
Yeah.
And this gentleman as
He
well.
didn't mention it.
He also started, yeah. He's being shy.
Wow, that's exciting to see.
Yep.
And to hear. What took you into Larned Correctional Facility?
I was 16, running around the wild. So
Oh,
yeah, made some 16-year-old mistakes. Ended up there, and now I'm out and doing good.
That's great.
Yep.
Our hope is that when somebody gets in one of those situations, it's the last time they're in one of those situations, that you get out and you go, look, this is a really bad idea, and I want out of this, and I want nothing to do with it in the future. And,
Yep. First and last.
yeah.
Yep.
God
Not
bless
even a
you.
traffic ticket.
I'm Jessie Lopez, and I'm majoring in liberal studies with an emphasis in early childhood, and then I'm also an outstanding graduate.
Hey, way to go. High five.
Thanks.
Yeah, way to go. Good. Both of you. Hi, outstanding
you.
graduates. Good job.
Thank you.
Way to go.
I'm Ari Lau, and I'm an usher for tonight.
All right, good to see you. All the best.
Corinne Dramata, I'm also an usher.
Very good. Now, are you guys first years
Yeah.
here?
First year.
I graduate next year.
Good. Anything I ought to hear from you as grads?
Well, after Barton, I am transferring to Kansas State University, where I will be minoring in biochemistry,
Wow.
majoring in biochemistry, and minoring in leadership studies.
Very
Yes.
good.
And then I got accepted into their transfer ambassador program up there, and
Into the what program?
to the transfer ambassador program.
Now, what's that?
You're basically an ambassador. You kind of show people around, and when they're new to campus, and give them tours and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of show them around and stuff. That's what I'll be doing.
Hopefully they'll have as good a sports year for you next year as they've had this year. Because they win the Big 12, Big 12 in football, tie it in basketball, and they may win it in baseball. So they've had a lot of fun stuff to watch.
Yeah.
Where you headed to next year?
WSU and, Wichita. Yeah. I'll major in early childhood and minor in sign language.
Very good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Where you headed to next year?
I'm going to have to take a year off to work, build up some more
Get some
money.
money,
Yeah,
build
but
up.
I'm going to build custom motorcycles, Harley Davidsons, for in that time.
Are you?
Yeah, I've already been doing it kind of as a hobby.
Really?
Then I'll go-
Doing it on your own, or do you got a shop you work with? Or?
Got me and my dad. We just have a shop, so we do that, and then the year after, fall of 2014, possibly go up to Washburn and major in business management and leadership.
Good. I was on my big dog today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, what a bike.
If you ever need a new bike, my number's 620-92701. I'll hook you up.
It'd have to really be a good one. I bought this used, and
It'll be sweet.
it's a 2003 Big Dog Pro Sport, and it's got more power, and I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
The selling acceleration.
I was on my O2 Fat Boy today.
Oh, yeah. What a day to ride.
Oh, it was.
Where are you headed to next year?
I'm not headed on to college. I'm hopefully get into the workforce, find a job. I had a couple job interviews here.
I'll bet you do, but and somewhere in the IT?
Yeah, with a local telephone company. They, take phone, cable, internet to people's house, and I would set up their home network. Also they do a little bit more than other telephone companies. They would actually explain, how the network works, and so I would have to do that. Older people explain how their Wi-Fi works. This is how you connect to your Wi-Fi.
Good luck. I mean, but my parents, we gave them a computer. We gave them a cell phone. My dad had a cell phone drop into his combine header, and it didn't work coming out the other end of it. It ground it up. But now they use their cell phones now, but the computer's just kind of.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make it easy for people to understand.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you will. How about you? What you gonna be doing?
Well, I graduated in December actually from Barton, and I started working at a law office as a legal secretary.
Oh, good.
So
Here in Great Bend? or
and actually in Ellsworth.
Ellsworth?
So,
We had a cousin up there in the bank, David Brownback's in the bank in Ellsworth. Great little town.
yeah, it is.
How about yourself? What are you gonna be doing?
Gonna get into the workforce. I got
In the automotive field?
yes. I got a couple applications out to local shops and go from there.
Good. I would think you'd have a lot of opportunities
Yeah.
there. Now, do you get a certified, a CTE, certified technical?
We got like ASE stuff that we do. It's pretty much close to that.
What I don't know what that is. ASE.
Automotive.
It's something of an industry certification.
Yeah,
on it. Okay.
different tests you take.
Did you get pretty good training here in automotive?
Yes. I like the program. A lot of fun.
How long is the automotive program?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
We have a
Yeah.
partner program with USD 428 Great Bend, where we also provide automotive programs, services and operations for the students, high school students. So we have a large high school student population out here.
I would think you would. And now where the state's going to pay for the,
Huge numbers coming out of that, Governor.
what do you
Huge
get,
numbers.
what do you see in your enrollment do on that?
Well, I'm looking at Elaine for the hundreds. How many hundreds of students that we serve
For the
this?
automotive?
For the SB 155.
Oh, we, particularly in our online program, we saw a tremendous increase in the number of high school students trying that type of education under SB 155. I think we were well over 100, if not 200, which usually we get 10. And that was just in the first semester.
Tenfold?
Yeah, the chart literally goes like this. And so that was just in the online program, and then we also have our face-to-face classes. Yeah. Yeah.
We're looking for the second year to make sure that the program is
Was
going to
still
continue.
funded.
That's
Yes.
right. So we see a lot of discussion and opportunity, but the online has been,
Now, why, technical training online? I always thought you had to get
We
everybody
have
in
10
there.
career technical programs online, certificate and degree programs.
Like
The
what?
only challenge you
What-
have are usually in the healthcare programs where they have, or the early child, where the clinicals and the practicums and field experiences, but they still have an online course shell where they have some of their information and then they go out and do that, but everything else is online.
And that works? I mean,
Yes.
they can get the type of training because I always think of these as needing a lot more hands-on pieces
We have
to
a
it.
dietary manager program that's been online
Well,
since the
okay.
late 80s.
Okay.
And we service through our association with the military. We've got field experience going on in Germany, Sweden, all over the place, and a lot of good graduates. That's our program that we partner with K-State on. And then and they're online as well.
That's great. We took the budget, the first year budget, we put at $8 million. I did a governor's budget amendment to get it to $11 million. Has strong support in the legislature, and
it is going to exponentially grow for the next several years.
that's great.
You know, you really hit a key tone there.
Why do you think you're seeing?
Well,
You mean why the students are gravitating?
Yeah, why are you getting a tenfold increase? I mean, yeah, the state's paying for it, but
I think
that's
it's-
still, there has to be a lot of interest.
I think it's opportunity. It's a little bit safer opportunity, quite frankly, for the parents. as far as the fiscal, but it also allows them to sample, which we don't get to do in college much anymore because of the high increases. So these students are able to try out different CTE areas and dabble a little bit and see if they like them and then move forward. But we've done a
So if
lot
I
of
do
promotion.
like it, then I'll take some more. If I don't, it didn't really cost me anything.
Right, right.
Plus, I think we've heard you say before that all individuals they don't want to go to college for 4 years. And this gets them into the workforce pretty quick.
I tell you, I got a son that and he is a wonderful young man, but he really likes his hands-on stuff. I think really the best thing for him, the way I see it now, would be to work a year or two and then go on to college. I think he'd be much better suited to get a little more maturity, get some money in his pocket, and move
Lisa's
on.
a prime example. Our MLT program is predominantly online, and she's a technician.
How'd that go for you, the online?
It went well,
Did it?
because yes, I have a family and a full-time job, and so I could do it online. And I did my clinicals. I will finish them up this summer.
Do you feel like you got the training you needed to get
Yes, I did.
doing it that way?
Because you do co-op lab time, so you still go in and you can talk to the techs and learn stuff through them also. So you get to go into the lab field while you're online too.
That's great.
Yeah.
You know, people's lives are busy. They're talking a lot more about college being done on the fly anymore. You may have done some of this. You don't look like the standard 18-year-old student.
No, I have a family, work full-time. I've put two boys through college.
2 boys through college?
So, yeah, and I just kind
Let
of...
me give you a hug. That's awfully good
Well,
to
thank
have
you.
done that. You put 2 through and then now you're going...
So, I've always wanted to be a nurse my whole life, and they said, Mom, take your chance to go for it. And so I've had wonderful family support, and here I am.
Mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 52.
52.
So you're never too late.
Graduating with your
Yeah.
nursing degree.
Yeah, never too late to do it.
Now they're in. That's fabulous. Man, bet you I have some tears in your family tonight.
Oh yeah,
Mom
I have my
doing that.
parents from New Hampshire here, so
Are they?
I only get to see them a couple times a year, so this is really awesome. So, yeah.
That's fabulous. So what are you going to do next year?
I have one more year at Sterling College before I get my bachelor's in psychology, and then want to pursue that and get a master's and become a drug and alcohol counselor.
Very good. What's drawn you into that field? Why are you interested?
I have a personal history of drug abuse and addiction that I've overcome, so I kind of like to be able to use my experience to help other people not to have to go through that. Atlanta being prison, and this program that you have where we could take college classes while I'm in prison helped a lot to get my life, turned around, back on track. And I have a 6-year-old that needs me to be there, so this has helped me tremendously.
What a great story. This should be a very proud moment for you and your family.
Yeah, it is.
You've overcome a lot to get here. How'd you do it? How'd you crack through on the other side?
Well, I guess it got to the point to where I was tired of the life I was in, and then accepted Christ as my Savior. I have great support at home. So once I decided to make that decision, that I wanted to do something different, there were programs at Ellsworth. My family was there, and the church was a great support for me.
How many years in drugs were you?
Probably 10.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a big hole to have to dig out of. That's great you did it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll be a great counselor having had that kind of experience, and then when you see folks, you can say, look, I've been there, man.
I hope so. That's what I hope my past can help me in my future. So
It will.
I think it will.
A lot of times I think that God lets us go through things like that so we can help somebody behind us.
I believe that too.
I'm not proud of a lot of things I've done in my past, but I can look at it now and I can tell some other people, I've done this and you don't want to go this way. That's great. Wow.
Governor, these kids have got to go get in place.
Yeah, we don't want the 2 keynote speakers here to not be in the right spot.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all of you.
Thanks for inspiring me, and congratulations to all of you.
One more thing. That lady back there, if neither one of us would have ever got where we would be today without her help. So I'd like to say that Jane Howard. Yeah.
She advises our inmates.
Thank you.
That's inspiring. That's inspiring. All the best to you.
Thanks.
You bet.